What up? It's your boy Marco from Upside Down Studios. It is What the Fuck Wednesday. How y'all doing, everybody? First of all, I'd like to give a shout out to Dino's boy who sent this my new background to me. I don't remember which one of his friends sent it to me, but I believe this is from the Divine Comedy. A scene from the Divine Comedy. One of the frescoes is a famous painting. This and that. It's something Paradiso. I don't quite remember it, but shout out to him because I fucking love it. And the way I got it positioned, I got to move my camera just a touch. Kind of looks like there's a halo behind my head. So that being said, get a little bit of house cleaning done. If you are around the Mahoney County area, Trumbull County area, anywhere around here, you want to come and see some local comedy and have some music. And I believe there's going to be a couple of the drag queens or whatever down there we're doing a benefit for the Rust Belt Theater down in Youngstown, Ohio. I got it as my banner in my background on my Facebook page. That'll be tomorrow night. Doors open at 6:30. We got a whole bunch of comics coming in, and like I said, I think there's like a famous drag queen or whatever gonna be there. So if you're around the area, come donate, check us out. All right, so but we ain't gonna get too much political today. I mean, there's a couple fuckeries in the whole system that we might touch on just briefly, but I gotta get something across that I found when the instances hit one right after another, that's like the universe telling me something. And what it's telling me is you fucking people are idiots. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, how many people, like, I can understand the hate for the other side because your team is losing or whatever. I'm not a big fan of 47 because I'm drawing a lot of comparisons to a past thing, which I'm finding out more and more we were lied to about. Either way, But if you're going to fucking hate the man or the administration or any of the laws that are going through, at least be fucking accurate. Jesus goddamn Christ. Last night, I did a show out in Akron, and one of the comedians, obvious Trump hater, I don't even know where his set was going. All he would be like, damn, fuck this Donald Trump. He needs punch in the mouth. And then he'd just go on to something else, which, if it was part of his shtick, would be all right once or twice. But it was just, he just wanted to say fuck Donald Trump and he had nothing to go by. Then after a while, he says, well, don't you guys remember when Donald Trump shit his Depends and it was all leaking? You dumb fuck, that was Joe Biden. and then, I see a meme that's been going around about Donald Trump telling the Smithsonian that they're focusing too much on slavery. Which you did say. But they didn't catch the whole fucking 5 sentences or half of the paragraph before he said that, nor the rest of the paragraph after that, which he used slavery as an example, saying that the Smithsonian was just focusing on the negativity of the country. And yes, they used slavery as an example because that was the worst fucking thing that happened in America. More and more you fucking people try to make yourselves look like he's a racist, you show your racism. So with that being said, we're going to bring out from the deep, dark tundras of, I think they're going to just make their own country now. I think Canada, they've seen the fuckery going on in America, and they're like, I don't know about that, and I don't know about Canada, so we might just make they're going to become part of, like, Alaska or some shit like that. But from the deep, dark tundras of the streets of Canada, we got Dino, the motherfucking genetic marvel, in the house.
What was that? We are our own country, sir. And we sold Alaska to you, you dirty bitch.
Like the normal Alaskan people, like people like you and Rob and shit like that, you guys are going to all secede to your own little corner. It's not going to be quite Alaska, but it ain't going to be quite America.
If I had the money, I would live in a compound and I would never see another person for the rest of my days, sir.
Oh, got to watch out about them compounds. Apparently, there's some fuckery going on in Alabama in a compound. Woo. Yeah.
Well, unless they're black, you can't have it. It's not allowed. Yeah.
No,
only black ones.
No, the compounds are a white thing. I mean, look at Waco.
No. You didn't hear about? I think it's Freedom.
No, that's a whole colony. That's a commune. I'm talking about a compound.
Yeah. Don't tell me there's a difference between a community, a commune. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like 3 or 4 fucking truck trailers buried under the ground, a bunker, a compound.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking
fucking
about.
Artillery. That's what I want.
We're not talking about Freedom Village, and then the black folks couldn't do it, and nobody gave a fuck when the black folks tried to do it. They said, "Go ahead, try it if you want to." They did it back in the '60s.
Sure.
They failed. Now
white from each other. It's hilarious.
Now white folks did it, and they don't want the black folks around.
That's
they
right.
don't have the right to do this, and
That's
you're
correct.
not going to take our tax money away from our town.
Yes, we will. That's it. Listen.
And our resident Jew pops
What?
in. Our resident Jew pops in.
Hey now.
Dirty Jew.
I'm a self-loathing one.
Traditional.
I'm a self-loathing spick. Don't feel bad. And last but not least,
self-loathing spick.
Yeah. Last but not least, we got Big Sasquatch in the house and motherfucking on the 3s and 4s, Greg up in the corner.
I just love.
How the fuck did I get passed up by a Jew?
Because I'm that dog, motherfucker.
How the fuck didn't we all get passed up by the
Yeah, that's exactly how that works.
I'm not even a Jew. It only goes far back as like my grandpa.
Yeah, that's enough.
That's enough.
Hey, it had to be your grandmother before, unless
right. So it don't count. I'm not a Jew. It's in my blood.
You can't unsuck the dick. You can't unsuck the dick.
You're one of those new age ones that doesn't have money. That's what you are. You're one of those new Jews. Yeah. Gross.
I don't even go to temple, so.
It's all the victimhood, none of the wealth.
You called it temple, not the
You're
temple.
not Irish. You're not a Jew.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I smell the matzah through the internet on you.
I sympathize with the Palestinians more than I do the Jews. So.
Yeah, fuck them too.
Yeah, that's because you're not retarded. That's all.
Well, I don't even care about the Palestinians. When they're like free Palestine, I'm like, yeah, fuck Israel or whatever y'all said.
Yeah. Fuck all of Tatooine. All right, fuck all of Tatooine.
Mos Eisley, all of it, bro.
Yeah, we abandoned Mos Eisley, left half of our equipment there. Fuck them.
Hey, let's be honest. Let's just talk about the one thing that's really important: the fact that Ricky is just a head and arms. He just blends into the background now. That's just
that's the Sasquatch, dude.
It's just arms up darkness to get you.
Hey. On the one side, though, on the plus side of like what
You naked?
The beacons of Gondor have been lit. Oh my God, you're so bright under that shirt. Let's fucking get a tan.
I like how we're making all these nerd references.
Take it.
Tonight.
Why are you talking?
Just
take it. Stop your bitching.
What's another one?
So,
they're the Death Eaters, the Jews.
I mean, I thought they were
Harry Potter reference.
I would see like the head Jew that they fucking put up on the team might have turned into a Death Eater.
I mean,
that head Jew, Netanyahu.
He did die for people.
He's not Death Eaters.
He's technically a sin eater, not a Death Eater. It's different.
Semantics and wordplay.
What?
That's a totally different thing.
Hey, J.K. Rowling.
I've been paying attention to the news recently. This is a new development. I know.
Mistake.
But is it just me, or does Vladimir Putin and Benjamin Netanyahu have the same aura? They have the same aura.
Aura just turns you gay. You were.
Do you know what their star signs are too, sir? Is that
I don't know nothing about either one of them, if I'm honest. They just kind of walk in the room with that I'm that nigga vibe.
Hey, they both look like people who have murdered just for the hell
For
of it.
sure.
Yeah.
I
They're like,
one.
ah, we didn't need them anyway.
But the difference is, I can see Putin
Putin's a
murdered somebody
special
with his
forces,
bare
bro.
hands. Putin's done it with his bare hands. Netanyahu got somebody else to do it.
Yeah, his mom, probably.
Putin was trained to kill people with his fucking hands. He was
Right.
forces
Exactly.
before he's fucking running that shit.
Oh, he was head of the KGB.
Exactly who you want.
Are we totally sure that Putin and Netanyahu are different people? Have we seen them in the same
Oh
room?
yeah, wouldn't fuck Netanyahu up. Oh, dude, there
What's
wouldn't
the
be no
celebrity
battle
death match
there.
going between them?
There wouldn't be
Get a
no
grudge
battle
match.
there.
They kind of have the same haircut. I'll be honest. It's
They
a little
look,
bit. It's a
they
little
look
stuck.
related, don't they?
A
No.
little bit.
Netanyahu got a lot darker tan.
Yeah, related.
Yeah, but that's because Putin lives in Russia.
Yeah,
It's not-
y'all both met my brother Grayson.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could see we're related, but you wouldn't think we were brothers.
No.
Oh
you guys
yeah,
don't look
yeah,
related.
yeah. You can smell the bitch on him too.
Hell, fuck you. That's it. That's it. We're getting our grudge fight going. That's it. Celebrity, fucking Marco Torres, Cole Clayton. We might as well get Spike involved because I know he wants a piece.
What are you gonna do, you fucking Jew?
Yeah. Slap fight? Get the fuck out of here. Ah.
You know damn well. You know damn well I'm fucking crazy under all of this fucking sugarcoating.
Dude, I'll treat you like the WNBA and throw dildos at you. I'm just coming straight to your
You're
fucking
gonna
house.
give me a weapon?
Hey, the
I'm gonna
scary
smack
part is
right
he'll
in the
catch
face
them.
with a
Hell yeah.
fucking dildo.
That's
The
the most
scary part is he'll
excitement
catch them. Just
WNBA has ever
ow.
seen.
Hey, but
Afraid of a dildo.
you notice it took a cock for the WNBA to get ratings. I'm just saying.
Hey, you want to throw dildos at me to get ratings for our grudge fight? I'm down, but I will use them motherfuckers and chuck them back.
Oh, what was that movie where
You
they had
gotta
the
bend
dildo fight?
over. What?
There was a movie where they had two guys got into a fight and they had a dildo fight, and they just just on guard with
It's called
dildo.
tummy sticks.
It's called. Oh, there's a name for it. You homo.
Yeah, the fact that either one of you knows what that is, that makes you okay.
Y'all never heard of tummy sticks?
Okay.
That's where both of you, were two guys, they take their pants off and their underwear, and they leave their shirt on, right? And they got to wrestle. They get hard.
Hold
They
on.
take Viagra and they wrestle until somebody gets a dick and a belly button. If you get a dick in your belly button, you lose.
I gotta
But
ask.
you get the shirt as a goalie.
I gotta
Does
ask.
anybody
Hold on,
really
hold on.
win there? Like,
I gotta
does
ask.
anybody really win?
Did this happen when you were kidnapped? I'm
Yeah, I
just-
feel like
did
this
you learn
happened
about this while you were
in the
kidnapped?
car.
Just-
Yeah, but it was the other kids playing it. I wasn't involved.
You didn't even get invited? That sucks. That's yeah. You're like, I want to do the gay shit. They're like, ew, no. Was it because you were Jewish? It might have been because you were Jewish. It's possible.
Leave. Ricky leave. They're like, nah, we're done.
Greg is like, I can't do this anymore. Just yeah.
Oh my
Greg bad
god!
at
When you make Ricky and Greg fucking just waste themselves, that's like
Yeah.
self-deportation right there.
They're like, I do not want to be associated with this. This is yeah. We've had too many close calls with our verbiage. That's fair. That's reasonable. I get it. That's why I don't share this thing. I just have it going on from the. You guys all right over there?
Chris
Y'all need a
Porter
moment?
He was here last Wednesday.
I need an
I
antibiotic.
mean,
Right. We need an adult. Are we cutting out and shit? No.
So what do you guys?
Oh,
What do you guys think about all this shit? Like when you hear something or say something or like when you find out it's wrong, like when
Okay.
you do your research or you do whatever it takes, you know, like you know, even if it isn't out in the open, you're just like, hey, you know, fuck, I fucked this all up. Like, do you still perpetuate the whole fucking the lie, pretty much?
he
I
does.
mean, whether it's for comedy or not, like I mean,
Yeah,
That's a
we're American.
100% a Cole Clayton move. Let's.
Wait, what? Why am I getting catching a stray?
If you found out you were wrong, would you keep on telling the
Because
lie?
he's north of the border.
I
That's-
don't understand the statement.
So in
All
other
right,
words, if
so-
you found out that something you had said for the longest time, like hot dogs are pork, or whatever, I don't know, hot dogs are healthy for you, and then people were like, you found out that that's not true.
That's
Would you
not
keep
a
on
mean
telling?
move because I be saying shit like fat is good for you, cholesterol is good for you. I say shit that's known to be wrong and saying the opposite.
Yeah.
Well, no, but like the example that I
See,
gave
here's
was,
he,
the example that I gave was like we all know that Joe Biden was the one who shit himself. We all know Joe Biden's Depends leaked, overseas. Now, I watched a comedian, and it wasn't even like a joke. It was just like he was trying to find something on Trump just to make funny about it. He's like, y'all remember when he shit himself? He just
Oh,
his Depends leaked all over the place. And I'm
You
just
mean
looking
he's just
at
a
him like,
bad comedian? He's just a bad comedian. He's just shit, right? Like that's basically. If you can't, the hardest part about being a comedian is you have to be right. You have to know what you're talking about. Otherwise, you're just dog shit.
or at least follow up with some more stupid facts that you made up so people know that, hey, this was just some stupid shit I said. Like Cole says, like we all know when Cole says something, you take it with a grain of salt. We all know that. That's that's Cole's shtick.
Oh,
But
me,
And
Marco.
some
I'm the
penicillin-
one
hey.
you grain of salt with.
Yeah, you can fact check me. I'd say my shit in an unruly way, but at the end of the day, it's all fucking facts.
Hey, when
You
Cole
don't think
says
everything
something-
I say is facts?
I know
Hey,
everything you said is not facts.
when Cole says something, you take it with a grain of salt
Trying to
and
cut
some
down the
penicillin.
tablet, they
Oh,
never be doing it.
you take both.
I would take a grain of salt. You lick it, you hit you a fucking lemon, and down your tequila.
I mean, yeah, a little bit of antibiotics might help. Yeah,
I'm
that's fair.
having trouble here being called a liar to my face, actually.
No, wait a minute. Stop. Wait a minute. Look up a little bit. Look up at your camera a little bit.
Uh-huh.
'Cause I'm not. All right, now I'm looking at your face. You're a liar. Liar.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it's not necessarily you're a liar. You're just full of shit.
I'm not full of shit either.
No, he just be fibbing. He just be fibbing sometimes.
No, I don't.
Updated, so I'm trying to hurry up and get
No, I got-
going.
You've done that to both of us in person, where you're like, no, that's how it works. You're
So
and we're both like, no,
ironically-
it wasn't. And you're like, yeah, it is. That's exactly what it
Okay,
is.
am I misinformed sometimes? Sure. But am I a liar?
So when you're misinformed, if you find out you're misinformed, do you admit you're wrong and change?
Yeah, I do. It just takes a while to know that I'm wrong. Because even though I think I'm right, or even though I might still think I'm right after you try to convince me I'm wrong, I'll be like, no, that's not how it is. It takes me a minute. Sure, I'm pretty dumb. I'll admit that. But I'm no liar.
We've both actively sent memes back and forth saying you as fuck when it's like, I knew I was wrong 6 minutes ago. Now I'm just trying to make you angry. I'm just whatever. Right. That is a traditional Cole Clayton spiel. Okay. So let's not, hey, I'm not saying that you lie because you're a liar. You lie because you're like, I don't care. I'm just
Yeah, but
Yeah. You're more like a fuck you. You believe me. You're an asshole. It's more of a prankster type lie.
yeah.
You're not spreading like false news, And that's what I'm talking about is people pretty much perpetuating false news, and then it gets turned around so much like that when you actually have the facts in front of you, you're like, no, that's not real. That's not real. That's just like fucking Trump is in the Epstein files 21
There's
fucking times.
There's a term for that. It's called Democrat. That's
Well, that's what I'm, like I said, the Trump's in the Epstein files 21 times. You'll hear that constantly now, but you won't find out when. He was there. There's a dinner menu with his name on it. He was in some background, like a background of some pictures that were taken. Like it wasn't even him, like him alive. It was a picture of him. So it was a picture of a picture in the background. That's the type of shit that he was in 21 times for. It's all now out. It's all out.
hey, but those same people are the ones that you can
That's 3
see.
meals a day for a week.
What's happening to Ricky? What's going on?
Huh?
Why? What happened? Is
What do you mean
Ricky's
what
voice back? Like it's like
We're,
super
all
delayed or
laying out
something.
over here for some fucking reason.
something's happened because Ricky looks like he's like, God damn it, I have shit to say, but he keeps on glitching out.
Yeah, something's
Oh, yeah.
not.
I spent the last. Yeah, it's been like chopped up the whole since we started.
Right.
But I literally spent the last like 6
Ricky's all
hours
chopped up.
fighting with people on Facebook, which I've never done.
It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. Like if you're gonna have, like I've given people who don't like Trump or the administration real facts to argue.
Yes.
Because I can argue both sides.
Yes.
I've given them real facts. I'm like, if you don't like Trump so much, why aren't you talking about this? Why aren't you talking about this? Why aren't you talking about this? Because the shit you are talking about right now is already been debunked, and you look like a fucking idiot. And then like the racist ones. Oh my god! Like the one that I said that the meme I was talking about. That's talking about Trump said about the slavery thing.
Yeah.
Dude, you want to see the real racist? It's the people who back that fucking article.
Yes.
Yeah, because you see, I've seen some of the comments. Oh, thank you for posting this, and it's disgusting how people still vote for him or still support him. And I'm like, did this motherfucker really say this? So before I even went to Google, I went straight to the AI, and the first thing that was said was, "Yes, Donald Trump said this," but, and then it was in context, and then it gave his whole speech that he said, the whole speech. And then it explained what he meant. But people will still, because the only thing I did was I posted that up under the meme, and I said maybe people should just read the whole thing and the context of all of it.
How dare you?
That's all I said. Oh my God, did I become the racist again?
Yeah. That's these people could see a picture with Joe Biden with his dick in a minor. And they would be like, "Nah, that's fake." And Joe Biden could be like, "This is me at that party with my dick in a minor," and they would still be like, "No, we don't believe. No, it's not."
Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that. Clip that so we can blackmail Dino later.
Oh, and just for reference and educational purposes, by minor he means like a person who goes in a hole and digs like gold, diamonds. Like
it still mean what you think it means.
7 dwarfs. Hi ho.
They were very short, but they did work in a mine.
I'm still hearing minor the first way.
That's because you're a pervert.
Yeah. Because you were a minor in
When I was kidnapped, I was put to fucking grunt work.
I bet you were.
Hey, don't blame them. Children want the mines, okay? Children they play Minecraft. They want to be in the mines. Okay, with their little hands and their scavenger ways.
We took child labor away from them.
Right,
that's right.
That was kind of a good segue into something else that I came across earlier. That's real fucked up.
Did you come across the same fucking meme I did?
No, this wasn't a meme. It started yesterday, where I seen that down in West Virginia that they're having a problem with kids disappearing. And the local authorities keep saying that they're runaways, but they had over like 80 runaways in like a week or less than a week or something like that. Just kids disappearing, and they're ranging from toddlers to preteens, mostly girls, just disappearing. So then there's talking about out of nowhere, they're seeing a lot more ice cream trucks. And they're running 24 hours a day. And there was one video that I seen that a cop stopped. Well, it wasn't a cop. It was like a code enforcement guy. Stopped one of them and asked him for his license, like his vendor's license or some
permit and all that, right?
Yeah. And the dude fucking, like, all you hear in the video is, "I'm going to call the police right now." And the dude sped off in the fucking ice cream truck. So there's something going on. They don't know if there's a connection between these ice cream trucks and the kids, but then they started talking about Ohio and how kids are disappearing like crazy out of Ohio. There's even videos up at, I think it was not either Akron or fucking might have been Cleveland. Like a dude just picked up a little kid and just started running up the fucking mall steps. If it wasn't
Yeah,
for
I
some,
think that was. I think that was Akron.
yeah. So
I mean, that's Akron. Is that Ohio, really?
Hey, it wasn't Ryan,
Yeah.
right? It wasn't Ryan.
Was it Ryan? Yeah.
no, it was not.
Okay, good.
Yeah, let's be honest. Ryan Wise can't pick up a kid.
A small one,
No.
like
Dude has no
hey,
upper body strength
a
whatsoever.
small one in a wheelchair.
I
You could get
flicked
the
my
one.
wrist on him. He
wheelchair
fell
makes
over.
them twice as heavy.
No, not you don't take them with the wheelchair. You take them out of the wheelchair. You're the ones with the dangly
What is
legs,
that? Smack the fucking wheelchair on the wall.
bro. Okay, so the weird thing is, so last weekend we went and saw Weapons, which is about
You can have those in Canada?
what movies?
Weapons?
No, we are the
You
weapons.
can watch movies about them, apparently.
We don't weigh 900 pounds like all of you fat pieces of shit.
What does
okay?
that got to do with anything? And
okay,
yes, you do, by the way.
Don't
Yes,
answer the
you
goddamn
do.
story.
You guys eat
France.
syrup
Hey.
and ham on your fucking pizza. Get the fuck out of here.
There's no Canadian show called My 600-Pound Life, you fat fuck. Okay, that's an American
You know most of those
exclusive.
motherfuckers are Canadian?
No, they're not.
Well, they look Canadian.
That's because you guys are all fat, bro.
It
So
would,
are y'all.
it would be my 700 and some kilogram life.
That's the funny thing. Yeah, exactly. My 700-pound life is an American, but my 700-pound life in Canada is just my life.
Nope. We have healthcare, sir.
No, that's
They'll
Taylor
kill you.
Park
Hey,
boy.
they'll kill you much earlier than you hit before you hit 600 pounds. Okay, that's how they do it here. They're
Yeah,
like,
they use
hey, your life
$9
really sucks.
up
Have
there.
you considered medically assisted suicide? We have that.
Right, right.
All right,
That's the other thing. Don't be talking shit about our country because they just let us get diabetes. Y'all can just leave.
We have schools where people.
And I mean, when I mean leave, I mean like life. They're like, "No, you're getting too heavy, buddy. Let's cut you to the end right now."
Listen, why don't you ask your Jew overlords if you're allowed to talk about that kind of stuff? Okay. You're not allowed to.
As
We all
if you're
know.
not run by the
All
Jews.
right,
too.
all right, I
Don't
want to hear what the fuck
fucking-
Leo was trying to say about the weapons and the kids.
Sorry, my bad.
Weapons was about kids going missing, right? And there it goes into a paranormal side of things, but you're like,
Like the boogeyman.
it's more realistic. Let's put it that way.
How is it realistic and supernatural? Pick one.
Witch.
Pick a lane, sir.
It's a witch.
That's real and supernatural.
Yes. Have you ever met a real witch?
Have you?
Yeah.
Have,
My
hey.
people are from Louisiana. Yes, I've met
That's
one.
just
I don't think-
so you
I don't think
understand.
it's
That's just
real.
a woman. It's just a woman. That's what a witch is. It's just a woman. Okay.
No, that's more like creature.
What,
That bitch
what
is
are women to you, sir?
Hey, a
I don't
woman
know.
with
But a red-headed witch with 9 fucking personalities fucking carved that in my arm.
yeah.
You
So
need to fucking
a
lick the
woman
goddamn
with
blood
a
off,
career, a
So-
woman with a career is a witch. A non-career
woman
woman
did
is just
that.
a creature. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. She's got to have a skill set, maybe a trade. There you go. Then
Crazy.
All right.
Ricky over here is getting fucking carved up by women. There's no chance for me because he's kind of chill.
I know.
Oh yeah,
no
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Like,
Yeah, I've seen
I
the
feel
cycle.
that.
I'm not chill. Like,
All right, so the whole point of me even bringing this whole thing, you know, the segue was the games and stuff.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a big one of the attorney generals, and actually now another state has jumped on board, is suing Roblox. They're trying to get it banned from America.
Yeah.
Now, this is the reason why, because normally I'm like, just leave the fucking kids alone.
Oh, because
There was a group of kids, one in particular. He's a young dude. I'm calling him a kid because I'm older, but young dude who was going online and catching child predators. Apparently, Roblox got a lot of fucking grooming shits in there, and they got rooms like there's like rooms. It's called something bathroom or something, where it's just your avatar, which they're becoming realer looking and realer looking. Is taking like showers or peeing on kids, and you know they're all in it. Yeah, fucked up
Question.
shit.
I have a question.
So-
Scott, did that happen today or is that like historical? I gotta find out.
yeah, he's just relating to Ricky.
So hey, bro, a lot of those kids games are like very much like grooming and
Oh, well,
like it's a problem.
That's just the tip
The
of the
problem-
penis there. That is
problem with
literally the
Rob-
tip of the penis there. So this kid, he's
How
been
is poor choice of words?
he's been catching people
He met him.
and like luring them in, in the chats and then turning them over to the police. There's been like 8 arrests because of the kid. Cops gave him a condemnation. They gave him props in their awards and shit for it.
Commendation.
Yeah, commendations. So Roblox, instead of doing something about it, maybe bump it, like, doing some kind of maybe trace or scan or a little bit better security. They sent cease and desist letters to the
Isn't that
guy
weird?
who was catching the pedophiles, not the pedophiles. Shut the guy fucking all of this shit down. Said they wanted if he got back on there, he was gonna get sued. And it's not only him. There was a couple other people who are doing the same thing. It got so bad. Fucking Chris Hansen is now got a documentary on it, and they sent Chris Hansen a cease and desist, but they're still letting all this shit go on.
See, I heard before.
We all gonna say it. We all
Oh,
thinking
let Ricky fucking speak. You
Fuck my life. God damn it.
Ricky, go.
The developers of Roblox made the game around that, knowingly that what they were going to do, and now they're catching a fucking backlash of it because they're fucking plan flopped.
And now they're talking about making Roblox a dating app.
What?
Because right now they're at like 9, 10 years old kids. They need to get the rest of the majority. That's all
Yeah.
it is.
This is the problem, is that anytime anyone's like, oh, you can't stop internet predators. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can 100%. That is a choice of government to allow that shit to happen.
Dude, they said the kid violated the standards or whatever by posing as a younger person. But why was he posing as a younger person? Because this dude wants to fuck younger people. Go get him. What is so hard about that?
How do they know how old he is?
Oh, is that why Roblox is apparently shutting down? Is like a whole thing, like their
There's a
share
whole big
prices are
shit
down?
about it now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're basically under Sharia law, so like, what are you gonna do?
Pour acid on the predators' genitals. I say we bring back hanging for child predators. Have it out in public. Be like, oh, this is how it works. Like, have them drawn and quartered. 5, not just the 5. Have one on his business too.
I feel like they should do the Joe Rogan way. You know how the old tale about if your parents caught you smoking cigarettes, they make you smoke a whole pack. If you're caught fucking a kid, yeah, how many kids you fuck? That's how many dicks is in your ass. And dry.
And this is how
I
we
was-
have Epstein. That's how Epstein happened.
I was very afraid that was going to go a different way. So I'm glad you were like, yeah, you got to go to
I
jail.
was like,
No, I mean that just makes sense. Like,
I already had
Yeah.
my cursor over mute button. That was
Greg was not on the screen when that was said. He's like, yeah.
I mean, if as many fucking kids you hurt, and you know what, since they're kids, double that shit. You know?
I mean, there's a lot of shit we need to bring back from the old days. Cocaine and coke, women in the kitchen, public hangings, all that shit. Let's just bring it all back.
All right, here's a big problem with all that, Cole, because a lot of us think the same way you do. And it's the same thing that I'm noticing more and more
There's
about.
no perfect world before you say anything.
Just listen. And this is something that me and Dino have discussed about 47, and it's coincidences and it's mirroring of history. Now we all were taught. I can't even say we all know. We were all taught about the atrocities that happened over in Germany back in the day. So all we were ever told, all we were ever given to listen to was a bunch of gibberish. Some idiot was throwing his hand in the air. He was methed out all the time. He was a devil worshiper, but he, and all this other shit. Well, now that we got translations into everything and we got more context of everything, there's a whole lot of not only what you're speaking, but a lot of what is being spoken through the administration now. Like the big issue. We were always told about how they were burning all the books, and it was books that were anti-Germany. No.
Yeah.
The books that they were burning were like the books that we're burning now. The trans books, the kids doing sexual shit. That's what they were burning. When they translate a lot of his fucking speeches, has nothing to do with the devil. He speaks a lot about Jesus. He speaks a lot about Christianity. He speaks a lot about protecting his families. He speaks a lot about having homes and having women doing women jobs and men doing men jobs and taking care of communities and shit like that. Not once was there any kind of racist shit being said.
Well, so this is the concern, is that apparently in the 1930s, Germany was a deviant cesspool. That was what they were saying. And they were like, if whatever you wanted to do, you could get done.
It was
Whether
like
it was
fucking Oregon.
It was Sodom and Gomorrah brought to right now. And what they went on to say was that they're like, actually, similarly now, so there's a few statistics that we've been seeing, specifically that apparently out of so in the US, the population for women is like 150 some odd million women. Okay. And apparently there are 50 plus million women on OnlyFans, which you mean like that's 1 in 3 women in your entire country of 350 million people is a prostitute. You're like, that's an alarming number, right? Like that is scary to the point where now it's like, okay, now what? Right?
So and then if you look even more into it, Hitler was, or the Reich, I won't even say Hitler himself because that was a whole administration.
Yeah.
That whole Reich was actually very friendly with the heads of the Jewish people. He was actually paying for people to relocate. He was paying the Jewish community, whatever, the heads of the people, to take their people back. He was fucking, he gave them a choice before shit hit the fan.
Well,
I mean, and there's documentations. There is documents. There is fucking documentation of this, everything now. That's all came out. Now it could be translated. Now it's whether we're allowed to see it or not. We're seeing it because of the internet and because of AI.
Well, this is the scary part, right? Because we were all told one set of quote unquote truths that are very alarming, right?
And it's been confirmed. Wait a second. It's been confirmed the fucker died at 75 years old with 2 fucking kids in Argentina. It's documented. It's fucking documented.
Hey, so they just found a whole bunch of stuff in the like the Supreme Courthouse of Argentina, and it's a ton of let's say 1940s propaganda material. It's a lot, bro. And this is the thing, is you're going like, hold on. What the hell is happening? Because listen, I don't want to stand here and say like, okay, well, what, something doesn't add up, right? Like I don't want to be the guy who's going, hey, was this guy smart? Like, are we the idiots here? But like something, look, we were told not just something different, the complete opposite of the information we're getting right now. So it's like, hold on, what's happening?
Just like
it's very weird.
If them people were so racist, why did they have a completely black African branch of their army? Through Mussolini. I'm
pretty sure the U.S. had that too. So.
I mean, back then, supposedly, they were treated as equals, though. The most racist people were treated. They treated the black folks as equal. They also were some of the few people that were allowed to go into the Tibetan monasteries and hang out with the monks. There are old black and white photos of Heinrich Himmler, that piece of shit. Because no matter what was going on, that motherfucker was a monster. Him and there was another dude too, but Hess, Hess. He was all fucked up too. But they were like head generals, but they were allowed to go kick it with the monks. And I mean, like kick it, not force. Like I got a bullet to your head. Like they were allowed. Like the fucking swastika is a Tibetan symbol.
Hindu symbol. But yeah.
Well, this was the Dalai Lama. Well, yeah, the Dalai Lama's Hindu, huh?
They're all the same to me. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah.
It's a weird thing where like there's clearly people who did horrible things and it was a horrible time in history. There's no question about that. But we're getting some weird discrepancies. Right?
Look at history in general, though. Like it's always been horrible.
Well, how come the good guys always win? Isn't that weird? Right?
Yeah, now you're asking the right questions, right?
Right. History is written by the victim.
All I'm saying is, who was actually the good guy?
Right. And if you think about it, there's always like the big bad empire or whatever, there's always a regime change over the last like 10,000 years of who is like the main empire. You know, like the Greeks, then the Romans, then the Brits, then the American, you know what I mean? But the good guy always won.
Well, you always
Okay, so that don't even make any sense that the good guy always won. Why were there so many regime changes?
You ever notice that the bad guy always has one leader?
Yeah. And the good guys have a community of people.
Yeah,
right.
It's against the nation. The nation was fighting against Kim Jong, whatever the fuck. The nation in Europe was fighting. And you know what? That's another thing. You know, a lot of people saying, you know, old fucking Dirty Sanchez fucking hated the Europeans and he was trying to take over Europe too. No. In his fucking speeches, he said he wanted a free Europe. Not Germany, Europe.
Yeah. He was like, hey, Polish people should be in Poland. German people should be in Germany. And he went on and on. You're kind of going, this is getting super uncomfortable. I don't know how to respond to
Yeah,
that.
and speaking of which, the good guys always won, and somehow there's 109 bad guys.
Maybe a woman.
Hey, and the bad guy, and those 109 times, they all did the exact same thing every single time. How is this? Like, at some point, you're going, okay, hold on. Are we all retarded? What's going on? It's very, it's especially considering the popular industries that we're seeing, you're going, that's weird, because that's still a big moneymaker. Then they were responsible for manipulating education. Now they're responsible for all sorts of weirdo sex shit. And listen, I was talking to a friend today and I'm like, no one's perfect, right? I think we can all agree no one's ever perfect. But how is it every single time they're attached? What is happening here?
I mean, there's a lot of shit, too, because if you really think about it, people are smoking cigars and cigarettes for thousands of years, and then all of a sudden in the 60s, they're bad for you.
Yeah.
You know, that's odd.
No, it's real odd.
But sugar,
In the 50s,
fine.
it's organic. Nicotine isn't the problem. It's the preservatives.
It's right. It's the shit they put in. Same thing going on with
taking
our
a good
bread right now.
Taking a good
You're
product,
totally right.
cutting it to shit, and then you're fucking people up.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
That's the same thing that happened to the cocaine.
Yeah.
It
It used to be just baby laxatives. Everyone would shit themselves every once in a while, and it was fine. Everything was okay. Okay.
Dude, I saw a meme today where it was just a bunch of like people like dancing in the club, and it was in the 80s or whatever. And it said when Coke was real Coke back then, and everybody was like in unison, dancing together. White people, black people, everybody was just chilling. No jittery dance. Now you do Coke, and people act like weird, bro.
Yeah.
Like.
Because it's not cocaine,
Right?
It's like a little bit of blow dust on top of whatever the fuck they found in their basement.
It's crack, bro. Crack
It's
pretending to be Coke.
See, that's the kicker of it, though, because crack is not that bad for you, because crack has no poison in it. It's a pure
Yeah,
product.
crack is
I like how
pure.
Ricky's like,
Hey,
don't
hey,
start
hey.
crack.
Let's calm down before we start promoting crack on this show. That might be a little bit too far. Okay,
Right.
I'm all
All these
fine with
rappers can
the
do
funny
it, though.
racism and the
That's
weird
what
history,
French
but
fuck.
crack is a step too far, sir.
Right. Ricky over here talking crazy.
But the black person,
Educational purposes only.
it's a science.
Yeah, it's lying. I mean, he ain't lying because my brother used to cook dope, and like, people would actually come and pay extra plus get him high just to cook their dope for him. I don't know what the big fucking deal is. It's just you add one ingredient to another ingredient and you let it get warm. I don't get it. I don't know the recipe. I just seen it on TV or something. But I'm just saying, I don't understand. You don't got to be Wolfgang Puck or Gordon Ramsay to fucking smack up some dope.
Maybe he was though. Maybe he missed his calling. He could have been a chef.
Yeah, my brother could have been a lot of things, but instead he decided to be a dope head. So now he's worm meat.
Isn't that the worst though? When someone is actually good at something, it's like a chef ending up getting so fat that they can no longer cook. You're like, you ruined it for everyone, you fat piece of shit.
Well, Ron Jeremy, he fucking he said I think it was Joe Rogan said he asked him one time, he met him and he asked him, he was like if he could suck his own dick. And he's like, nope, the belly got in my way. So he ate himself out of blowjobs.
I'll be honest with you though, he looked gross from the beginning. You looked at Ron Jeremy and you're like,
yeah, so but he taught fucking Luke how to use his fucking lightsaber.
At the same time, the fact that he's like, I can suck my own dick. You're like, I don't think that's a selling feature there, bro. That's not. Also, you look like a guy who definitely sucks his own dick.
See, that's the difference between Canada and America. Over here, that's a really big.
I don't want to see that. That's a good show.
You guys still have donkey shows and shit. That's fine. Yeah. We used to have moose shows, and then the moose started kicking people in the head. Can't do that.
I would pay to see that. I would pay to fucking see that.
Hey, you hope that they have health care because a moose kicking you in the head, you're dead. That's just immediately you have a fucking hole in your brain.
All right. So speaking of wildlife, because we're getting pretty close to winding down.
Sure.
Here's something that's been progressing throughout the years. All you guys, we've all done shows on it as it progresses more and more. I just always think that this whole zombie apocalypse thing, I mean, if there was going to be some kind of devastating thing going to happen, it wouldn't be fucking zombies. We are closer to that shit again. Not only, and I'm not sure if this has anything to do with the mushrooms, because we've already discussed on how that's affecting shit.
Yeah.
But, now we went from zombie deer to zombie rabbits. To zombie fucking squirrels, and they're spreading throughout the U.S. These ones look like they came out of an old fucking B movie. Fucking like these ones look like the what do they call it? Grindhouse films? They got fucking pus-filled like boils on them, all fucking like, and it's like, dude, and these are real. I saw a fucking meme. I'm like, this has got to be fake. Started looking it up, and I'm like, holy fuck. Like, and then this goes along, like, what was it, a week ago? There's another fucking virus or something that's hitting rabbits that's making them grow fucking horns and shit all over, like spikes all over their body. They get these boils or warts or whatever, and then they get hard, and then they start fucking getting pointy.
I can accept that. For like, so like we've always deer hunting shit. Like you can see a deer that has CWD, and like that's the zombie effect. What's mind blowing, and you should all be freaking the fuck out about, is it was only in deer population. It wasn't airborne. So if that shit went airborne, like that's fucking.
Well, it's crossing species, right? So first thing is crossing species. Next would be airborne. Like that would be the evolution of it, right?
It has to be airborne across species.
No, it has to be because
that's why for 20 years it was locked only in whitetail deer.
How do you think AIDS came about? It came from a monkey. The monkey.
Oh, that's made up. It came from Pop-Tarts. Everybody knows this.
Again, liar. Was the monkey's name Pop-Tart? Wait a
It
minute.
didn't come from a monkey though. It's made up too.
I don't know what the monkey's name. The monkey's name could have been Pop Tart, and Cole could be right.
The monkey's made up too though.
AI just jumped in. So no, diseases do not need to be airborne to transfer to new species. While some diseases are transmitted through the air, others can spread through direct contact, indirect contact with contaminated surfaces, or via vectors like insects.
Okay, but if it jumps up in the, it has to like jump up in the air to get to the other animal, right?
Hey, no, it touches. It touches.
And then it gets up in the air, and then it touches the other animal, right?
The poop hitting the ground, and the rabbits or small game are going across the ground and in contact with it. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that or one of them squirrels pops one of them fucking nasty pus balls at you or something.
Oh,
fuck.
Hey,
How gross this thing look. This thing literally looked like something out of a fucking Grindhouse film, dude.
Hey, it looked like, you know, when you see an old people who's covered in skin tags like that, and you're like, fucking cover up, you grosso. Like, I knew a white guy like that.
World, dude.
Yeah. So like that's because what happens is normally is that like Ricky was saying is it'll be restricted to one species.
Yeah.
But the problem is then it can and that's the thing is once it transfers species, danger.
Yeah.
The next evolution is airborne, and then you're fucked.
We're moving to Canada.
Keep your diseased animals down there.
Canada. The deer came from fucking Canada. And before it was the deer, it was the insects.
Every time they see that, bro, we have winter. We don't get insects. We're good.
Right.
Okay, but what about all those Canadian soldiers?
Yeah.
No, they pass along birth. They just bang your women and then fuck off. Technically a parasite.
We're talking about the fucking bugs, bro.
What are you talking about?
There's a bug called a Canadian soldier.
There's a bug called the Canadian soldier?
Yeah.
It's a type of, yeah, pretty much. That's
I thought you were talking about a Mountie.
No, most commonly, it's a mayfly. Yeah.
Okay.
In Great Lake region, North America. Yeah, they're just in the Great Lakes. That's not Canada. You guys own half of it, you bitches.
Why are they called Canadian soldiers then?
It's just a colloquial term.
Because they're gay. Like,
That was
they ride
racist. That makes
horses.
sense.
Yeah.
They ride horses across the water.
That makes sense, actually.
And then fuck bitches. That's it. That's basically what
Oh.
I do.
Nobody in Canada fucking.
I hope you get
You
saved
can't-
by a Mountie and a horse one day because you're gonna blow him in the car. You dirty gay man.
You apologize to a bitch and loses respect for you.
Whatever, bro. You're gonna get saved by a fireman and then
I'm
be in the car
sorry,
just like,
you want to suck my dick now? No, she doesn't want to suck your dick after apologizing.
Hey, she will. And she'll like it. That's how that works.
I don't think she will, man.
I think she will.
I've got weird women up there, then.
Oh yeah, because you guys have all the normal ones that are all prostitutes.
Hey,
Fucking
hey,
whore
define
country.
normal because the way
Support
they
small
act
businesses.
is
Don't
normal.
say that shit.
That's normal for them. That's the way they act.
Ricky's part of the
That's
problem. He's
normal
like, it's a
for
small
America.
business. It's fine.
America is built on fucking prostitution across the board.
Well,
Technically, all of capitalism was born on prostitution.
Yeah.
Technically.
well, to compound on what Ricky said, though, it's kind of weird. I seen a video earlier,
Nice guy.
like one of the reels, and it was a woman. She was she was fucking hot, and she
Okay.
said, "All right, so since everybody likes calling women hoes, let's just put it out there. We are hoes. We are all hoes. What's the definition of a hoe? A hoe is a woman who gets paid for her services. So with that being said, she made a list. She said, wives are hoes. They're contractual hoes. Bartenders are hoes. And then she went down a whole list of whose hoes are. Now, you know who are not hoes? Single women. And then she stopped for a minute. She was like, single women are sluts. What's the definition of a slut? A woman who gives it up without getting paid. So let's quit shaming people and be nice to each other.
That bitch was a hoe.
No, let's keep.
She admitted she was a hoe. She admitted she was a hoe.
So all these single bitches on OnlyFans are fucking hoes. It's
No,
legalized,
yeah.
it's legalized prostitution, which is fucking amazing.
dude.
I don't know, man.
The child porn. Like when I was growing up.
Wait, what?
these
Marco,
little-
what?
Listen, I'm telling you what. When I was growing up, if the chick looked even close to 18, you know, and was in a skimpy bikini, that was racy. Now you see fucking shit that might as well be child porn just flashed on these reels. These little girls, they can't be older than 13 years old.
Marco,
Swimsuits,
talking.
or whatever. Dude, they come across.
Stop talking.
Get
Stop
off of
talking.
TikTok. Get
No,
off of
stop
TikTok.
talking. Stop.
I'm not
Do
on
whatever
it.
you, hey, you need to start reporting shit on your fucking algorithm, bro. You don't need that shit.
They're not literally. They're not doing anything wrong per se. In my eyes, they are just like I wouldn't let my kid on fucking line dress like that.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, that's pretty much what I'm saying. I mean, the shit that we were like was considered pornography in our age is like okay shit now, and it's not cool.
hoes raising hoes. That's how it works.
Family business.
It's
That's- hey.
perpetual single momism.
No, because there was a lot of good, strong single moms out there who did their damn thing.
But that's an oxymoron.
Hey, they did their best up until the 30th of the month. Then they did whatever they had to do.
Hey,
That's the
I
answer.
mean, that was like
How many times we just didn't have electricity for a weekend in Texas?
a
No,
good mom. That lights would have never went off.
yeah, well, I don't think
She
she was
went
a
down
good
to the
mom.
power company and took care of business. She started a ticket booth and just went for it until the power came back on.
Yeah, even Forrest Gump's mama did it.
Oh shit.
I never said my mom was a
Hey,
good mom.
Not even for rent, for school.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that's how much she loves her baby.
Ugh.
She fucked the principal for an A. Your mama won't even fuck the lights on.
Well, the thing is, my mom was doing all that shit for free. Is the thing. She wasn't making money off of it.
That's what I'm saying. She wouldn't even fuck the lights on.
That's even worse. That's even
That's
worse.
how your ass got kidnapped. The lights was off. It was middle of the day.
You guys were easy
It's
pickings.
hot inside. Can I go in your van? You look like you got air conditioning.
You ain't sweating.
Why does this ice cream taste like nighttime?
Right.
Bro, stop.
How come you got no
If you-
music
if you-
for your ice cream truck?
Stop. If you can make that, you'd be so fucking rich. Like insane.
I'd be in jail.
You'd be in jail. That's more accurate. You'd be in jail. That's for
Well, I
sure.
want to hear
Yeah, you have to
Ricky
get
out.
caught
What
to
do
be
you
in
say?
jail.
What?
Promethazine ice cream?
Lean ice cream.
Fuck yeah.
Lean cream.
Lean
You
cream.
do realize
Lean
that
cream
shit's
sounds
like,
gross.
Lean cream
but
does
listen,
sound good.
you do realize that shit is $6,000 a pint, right?
What is?
Promethazine.
Promethazine.
What's promethazine?
Oh my god.
Codeine
Lean.
cough syrup.
Dessert.
What?
Codeine cough
Oh.
syrup.
Oh.
Yeah. Used to be $20 a bottle, catch a buzz. Then it shot to $5 fucking grand.
Yeah, because all the rappers want to do lean.
So imagine if you had
That's another thing. Our rappers got high on cocaine and fucking weed. These rappers these days are like taking like school drugs and fucking cough medicine.
They're taking-
Marco, we all have smoked enough weed to you know the day when they started doing dippers in the weed and PCP and formaldehyde.
Yeah, it sucked.
Where a blunt, I understand, but when a blunt got 7 people fucking lit, I mean,
No. You always look at a real weed smoker, and you know this too, Ricky. A real weed smoker will look at the smoke on the end. If there's any other color than fucking like gray or white, there's something in your fucking weed.
Yeah, formaldehyde has like a blue tint to it.
Yeah, formaldehyde has blue goes through it.
Yeah, they call it wet weed. Like, nah, get that shit away from me.
and I mean,
Ricky's like,
Over here,
All right.
I'll smoke
So
formaldehyde,
if you're
crack,
getting
whatever
wet-
you got, I smoke it, bro. Bring back the
Yeah, trust me, I have to.
good nicotine, the bad nicotine. I don't care.
so the good and bad is, formaldehyde's bad, but wet PCP is a pharmaceutical. Okay, it's the same as ketamine. which everybody and their brothers on fucking
Yeah,
ketamine.
but they have pharmaceutical cocaine and heroin. That don't make it good for
Hey,
you.
pharmaceutical cocaine is only used for kids in the burn unit.
Oh shit!
It's true.
Oh shit! How much money
Hey.
you want? How much do you want?
Huh?
Hey, Dino
I
robbed
don't
the
believe
court
it.
in your
I
last
don't.
weekend.
Hey, because the shit that they give kids in the burn unit is like top tier business, apparently.
Check it out. My dad had 2 different people at Gasser that had horrible migraines and would get liquid cocaine in a dropper bottle to put down their nose.
That's because
They grew up in like the 1910s. Like they were like, yeah,
No,
I
that was
checked
like-
it right in between my toes.
5-10 years ago. Check this out. In Austintown, I found out GHB is a fucking pharmaceutical.
Yeah.
There's 100 people in the country that get it prescribed.
Yeah.
That's
Allegedly. And this
Your
is an
guys' healthcare is
in
really
every
weird.
state.
I'm not the
You're
ones
right.
out there spreading false information, all right?
Hey, you guys have some weird healthcare. Like I'm not knocking it. It's just weird. Like,
See, this is why we had our discussion, Dino. I was like, you get a menu?
yeah.
Pretty
It
crazy.
had a whole bunch of shit on there too. It was wild.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Shenanigans.
All right, with that being said, I think I covered every little bit that had any kind of interest going on in the news or whatever.
We'll be arrested tomorrow. It's fine.
I ain't did
Come at
shit
me.
wrong. I ain't did shit in the wrong, and allegedly, don't believe anything we said. Look up everything. Do your own research. Check out, it could be a lot.
Except for AIDS came from Pop Tarts. That's fact.
Pop Tart was Michael Jackson's monkey. No, Pop Tart was Justin Bieber's monkey that he left over in Germany.
Mhm.
That explains a lot of the gayness in Germany lately.
I mean, hey, listen.
They all got a little Pop Tart.
Don't pop your tart. It'll turn you gay. Science.
The wild berry Pop Tart.
Trust
Lego-
your science, everyone.
Lego my ego Scheiße.
I love how
my
he
God.
sounded Mexican as fuck
This
when he was doing a German accent.
Hey, 'cause Germans are Hispanic now, bitch.
No, they're Muslim.
Hitler was down in Argentina. That's pretty fucking Hispanic. There ain't no hummus down where the tacos grow.
Have you been to Argentina? Everybody there is white.
This has been What the Fuck Wednesday, Upside Down Studios. Check out Cole Clayton, Sniffing Glue 22, Dino the Genetic Marvel, and always us at Upside Down Studios. Be good to each other. We're out.
Peace.
So what the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah. So what the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah. So what the fuck? What the fuck?